Hello and welcome to another edition of Droppin Baums with me, your host, Corey Baumeister. As always, brought to you by the lovely folks over at StarCityGames.com, bringing you the best in trading card needs. So today we are playing a nice little creation of mine, and I know the first new standard deck in Zendikar Rising, everyone's shocked that I'm playing Yorion. Everyone. I asked everyone, they're all super shocked. So I've recognized, along with a lot of other people, that Omnath Locus of Creation is the best card in Standard, or the best new card at least. You know, Uro is still pretty good as well, but Omnath has been really just dominant. And this is a version that I think is very good against the other Omnath decks, the Genesis Ultimatum decks. Yorion naturally crushes Aggro already, so those are two big groups of things that we have good matchups against. We struggle a little bit against Sultai Shark decks. That's kind of the deck I don't want to play against. But we are a combo deck here in the sense where we combine Yorion, Charming Prince, get that loop going, and start looping a bunch of other permanents. So you're going to see a lot of looping in these next three matches. You can fast forward to any of them, as well as a deck tech at the end where I talk about the specific matchups, and I talk about the small changes that I would make with the deck. But without any further ado, let's get to the games because I am in love with this deck. See you there. Alright, and welcome to round number one here with 4-color Yorion. We are on the play, it looks like. Well, I guess that is a plains there. So we got a 2-lander. And we could just use Charming Prince to scry some land. So I think I'm going to keep this. It's not excellent by any means, but it's not bad. So now the question is, what do I want to get for my land here? It's blue or green. Red is definitely that land that you get the third one, essentially. Or your third or fourth land, because we just have Omnath and Narset as our red cards. So I guess we have Omen of the Sea, or we have Lotus Cobra. And I guess we have Sharks. But if I draw... Alright, I think Island is just a little bit better. Sweet. Had it the whole time. Alright, I'd like to pay 3 life. Charming Prince. Now we're trying to find a red source. We'll scry. I don't think I want this. And I don't think I want this, to be honest. It is a land, so that's not bad, but I really need red to curve this. But then again, I guess we do need blue-white to be able to cast ECD. So yeah, I think it is more important to do this, and if we're playing an aggro deck, we can go like Glass Casket into Temple tapped, and then hope to find a red source there. But what is this? Sultai Triumph? Hopefully this isn't Sultai Midrange, so that's kind of our bad matchup. Just cycling Sharks kind of deck is very strong against us. Okay. Now it's, do we want Omen or the chance to play Omnath? I guess this is our only chance to play Omnath, because if we put Temple down, we already have blue-white, so that doesn't work, so I'd rather just play Omen. Okay. Pathway. Agonizing Remorse. We'll play it. They're going to take Omnath almost no matter what. But not the worst. We can put Yorion into our hand, play the Temple, threaten to be able to blink Yorion, or blink Omen of the Sun. Can't talk today. But yeah, this is a tough matchup. Sultai is, I think, the one matchup I don't want to play. I'd rather play the Omnath Mirrors, or Aggro is really, really good. CD. So we have Charming Prince. ECD's probably okay, but we already have one, so I think I'm gonna bin it. Plus we can like ECD plus Yorion blink, and you kind of get that second ECD factor already. All right, what do they got? What do they got? A row. Okay. Untap land, and it's a red land? Not bad. So I think we're just going to be Yorioning. That's a verb, right? Alright, so let's go like this. Try to get some more tokens and put a clock on. Now this is 8 power. If they don't have the sensor card here, that would be brutal. But no such luck. And now the nice thing about Extinction Event, if that is what they have, we do have a 4 power of evens and odds. So diversifying your threats is not always the easiest in this deck because we have Charming Prince, Lotus Cobra, Omnath. Most of our stuff is evens. So that does lead to a little bit of difficulty. Okay. Maybe like a Vivian? I think that we would like that. Something we can ECD is usually the ideal thing here. Okay, Yorion's dead. Okay. Now, I think we just want to play Cobra here. Maybe we'll do some scrying with this Omen. We're kind of out of gas here. No. Alright. We'll add no mana. Pass to them. 4 cards, so they're getting close to Uro. We do have 2 clean answers that they know of, so they're not going to be jumping at the chance to get their Uro ECD'd or casketed. So let's see what they do. Okay, not bad, not bad. Unless it's followed up with an Extinction Event. That's what I really don't want to see. Their Wrath effect. Okay, 1 card away. Still got our casket. Okay, now it feels like I really want a good top deck, so I'm going to use this. It sucks to get rid of Omens early, because you really do want to draw them late. Alright, I'm going to keep Omen of the Sea, though. That gives us a good look at a few things. Plus, it scales really well with Yorion later, if we were to draw more. Yeah, no reason to play Omen before we attack, so let's get in there first. Bang. Alright, these Omen tokens have been doing some work. Alright, so let's go like this. Omen of the Sea. I'll take an Omnath. Another even effect here, so that's a little awkward. But it really, well, that's great too. But it really forces the Extinction Event. And they didn't have it last turn or they would have played it. I mean, 6 power coming through is a lot. And now if they have Extinction Event, they don't get to bring back Uro as well. So that's a pretty big plus. So we might have them on the ropes here. Now. Hey, we don't mind that. Okay, this isn't lethal right now, but this is an odd converted mana cost creature, which is very helpful here. Okay, beatdowns. So I want to play around Dispute if possible, and it is possible. So we're going to go like this. I want a second green for Uro. Now, you noticed we only have 2 Uros. I know that just seems like a travesty. But it really has been a very underwhelming card for me when I'm trying to play to the battlefield. Yorion decks notoriously play to the battlefield, and they don't fill up their graveyard. Like, look at our graveyard right now. We do have 5 cards, so I guess that wasn't a great example. But, you know, we're really late into the game. The odds of me exploring or escaping an Uro 2 times in a game, I think, is very low. Okay, this is good. I'll take another Omen. Omen of the Sea is one of the best cards in this deck. Low key. Alright, so now we know we're going to get Uro'd. But that's not good enough right now. They're going to need Uro plus 2 removal spells. Or Extinction Event plus Heartless Act or something is probably the worst for us. Hooray! Beat our bad matchup so far for game 1. And now we get to transition. We get to have some good amount of sharks, disputes, brazen bars, negates. And what do we want to take out? Omens are bad. Apparitions are bad. I like our ECDs for our Uros and stuff like that. And then I just don't like Casket enough, even though their sharks can be a problem. So we might bring some more of those in, but I'm taking them out for now to see what we can do. Narset's not very good either. They can attack it with sharks. It dies to dispute, so we're going to take that out. And that leaves us with one card to put in. Maybe Narset is just good enough. Yeah. So this is just like giving up sharks. Like sharks are, we just have a very small way to kill them, like one Brazen Borrower. But now we're just have sharks of our own to block. You know, we are a ramp deck that ramps harder than them with Omnath and stuff like that. So I think this is a good enough plan. And I've been decently successful with it. We're going to find out if it holds up here post-board when they bring in more disruption, more counter spells, where our Yorions get worse because they answer everything on a one-for-one basis. Maybe we should have left in some omens, but I think our Shark Typhoons are just the new omen, essentially. Just being able to catch them off guard, essentially. I can keep it. It's reasonable. Cobra usually doesn't survive, so we'll see, and then we'll have to slow down with this hand a decent amount, but not too shabby. Alright, just a swamp up. That's interesting. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. We got him. That's all creatures. Round your bases. Yes. Alright. Cobra. We got our planes here. Not bad in case they kill Cobra. Okay. Had to expect that. Okay, I think we're just gonna go like this and just cycle this Triumph. Got enough Yorions here. We do not need our third one. This one we're gonna keep in exile for a long time. But I'm not afraid to just jam Amnath, jam Yorions. You don't really just beat this Sultai deck by playing on their axis. They're better at it. So we just have to jam and hope some spells resolve, get a little lucky, basically. Cycle. Green, white, red, okay. Yep. Mr. Nath. If they just have removal spells for it, it's great because it's essentially a 2-for-1, but yeah, counter spells are nice clean answers, but hey, now we got something in the yard for ECD if that were to happen. Yeah, now we'd love for them to tap out for a 5-drop. Now we would especially like it, but we will have to settle for just playing a Yorion. Not a great play, of course, but we're not just going to sit around when we have no interaction. Blink, nothing. This is what we call a sad Yorion. But hey, it ate up a premium removal spell. No complaints. I'd like you to play some things. Okay, how about a Yorion? We'll mix it up. These are the turns where I wish I had Shark Typhoon, but we'll live. I do not want another one. ECD is one of my favorite cards, and it's very, very good, but that's too many. Give us an ECD target. Give us an ECD target. Teferi, Master of Time, maybe. Alright, well, I think we just put this Yorion into our hand, say go, leave up Negate or Triumph. If they have their Shark turn, that's unfortunate. Maybe we just jam an ECD, actually. We're threatening to get some stuff back. Yeah, I kind of like it. It's what we call a sad ECD as well. I'm gonna play this so I can have 5 ECD with Negate up. I'm guessing we're gonna get Sharked here. Nom 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 nom. Even better. Enchantments are pretty tough for Sultai to deal with. So, just the ECD tax. I was like, yeah, they're impossible to deal with. As they point at it, I was like, what the heck? Okay. Play Brazen Borrower. Right now. I'm gonna jam. It's gonna get back on now eventually. Brrr. ECD. Okay. Things are looking okay. Okay. It's pretty good. They only have one card, though, in Brazen Borrower, which is not very good. We're going to hold on to this ECD, though. Okay. I think I'm going to cycle this. White, blue, red, green. Okay, could still cast our things. Yeah, we're not gonna leave any secrets here or anything. We'll give them perfect information and say, yeah, you only got one card, deal with it. Didn't even play Brazy B. So they're under the ECD tax. And we're gonna be bringing back our good old friend, Mr. Nath. Mr. Four-Colored Hand Nath. That's what his friends call him in college. Alright, we're gonna leave this because we can do the Fabled Passage trick here. +1/+1 counter. Now that does play around Heartless Act too, if that's the removal of choice. And I know they had some, right? Okay. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We just play Yorion. Alright, let's go like this. We will do our little Omnath trick. Get some mana, because then we can cycle. Cycle. And we'll cast a Snorian. Let's draw one more card. Alright, and we don't want to play this ECD. Want to save it for like Uro. Don't care about their Brazy B, of course. Oh, sweet. Now we just need our Charming Princes. Get this loop going, and then we're drawing 3 cards a turn, essentially. We've danced around them pretty well so far. Yeah, they haven't, like, sharked us yet. Okay. Let's try to do something about that. Odd and even, though. That is nice. So they're not getting both. It's just a removal spell. And maybe we can get a counter spell and just prevent it. Do we want another ECD? I don't think so. Well, let's see how they choose. You gotta take even for Omnath, right? Ah, dang it. Smart. Do I want to sack this? Nah. Oh, boy. Alright, let's attack. We're gonna do some scrying. A Charming Prince, huh? Okay. I want to play Charming Prince. Exile Omnath. This Cobra is not doing much, but yeah, let's just force him to have another Extinction event, even though we're kind of playing into it. Maybe that wasn't a great play. Okay, we'll say go. Now I don't like my board against the Sultai deck. Just another Extinction event is so good. Don't have it? Don't have it? Feels like that's something that could easily be in their hand. They haven't really had a good opportunity at Extinction Event so far, but this is a great one. Okay. Wow. Wow. So now here's the question of, do we actually want to... I'm definitely going to play one of them, but do we want to attack? I'm going to start by playing this, see what they do. I like playing stuff before I attack, because if they have giant sharks, you know, this gives us that option. Okay. Now they can't make a shark big enough to kill Omnath, so I'm in. Okay, now we get to do a cute little trick here. There's a lot of cute tricks with Charming Prince, and this is the card that's actually the hardest to play in this deck. This is the one you have to get the most reps with. So right now I could just hit Omnath, right? Draw a card. That seems like the thing to do. Or I hit Charming Prince. Charming Prince comes back at end step, then I hit Omnath. So Omnath is not in play during my opponent's turn, and then I'll get to draw a card at their end step, so it protects it from Extinction Event. A nice little cute synergy, and like 2 Charming Princes and a Yorion, you get to do that similar stuff. Hopefully we get to see that in this video, because it's something else. It's what makes this deck so powerful. Alright, so I think we have 3 ECDs in the yard. Now I just hope they don't have like Xerath Sand. That blue-black rogue, like that would be scary here. Uro. Our friendly Titan had to pop its ugly face up here eventually, huh? Well, we got the ECD wrapped up for it, but... I'll be sacking this Omen now, because we're in that kind of crunch time mode where if I can just have a couple of good draws, maybe a counter spell, we can probably lock this one up. Might as well. Let's see what we draw first. This is 10 damage. I do kind of want to keep both of these. Which order? Here's the thing. If they have a removal spell, they're going to use it right now, right? Wouldn't you think? And if that's the case, I'd rather have Omnath on top. What if they just have like a shark to block? All right, I think this is right to put Omnath on top. Oh man, are we just playing perfect here and they're about to kill Omnath? Oh, never mind. They're just dead. Bang, 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 bang! That's how we do it. Round number 1 in the bags. We beat our bad matchup. That makes me feel good. So, and we didn't even draw a shark. Gotta love it. All right, stay tuned for round number 2. All right, and welcome to round number 2. Don't mind the little wardrobe change. The green screen was messing with my hair and it looked kind of funky. You might have noticed that from round 1. Not sure if it's gonna do the same, but that's why I had a nice wardrobe change. Maybe we'll switch into another beautiful Coalesce apparel shirt for round 3. Who knows? We'll mix it up. But anyways, on the play. Yeah, we got 2 lands, we got Cobra, we got things. We might play Temple first to try to scry a land to the top that's untapped. You know, like something like a green pathway would just be insane. So I think it's worth it. And we get to go Omen. We're gonna keep it, but I don't think we're actually going to play that on turn 2. Because here's the thing, we can go Cobra on turn 3 into that land, and then Omen. Ooh, Aggro, okay. So yeah, let's do that play. Then we're just gonna try to find lands to get Omnath in play and start comboing off that. Omnath against Aggro is just absolutely unfair. All right, is this mono green? The old Cedric Phillips special? Love it. Love it. Now, this is like the worst land to have here because we are going to have to take 3 kind of for no reason against Aggro. Not my favorite thing to be doing by any means, but... Okay. Pay 3 life. Add blue. Omen. I want like Fabled Passage would be the ideal draw. Triome is passable. We need a land, so we have to do it. It still allows us to cast Omnath. We just can't block. Then start playing defensive with Sharks. Sharks are not the best in these aggro matchups, though. That's for sure. And here's a Love Struck, I imagine. At least this isn't green-red. I think green-red is a lot tougher to deal with, just because they have Embercleave, and that's a tough card for us. So blue, white, green, red. So I have to add red here. Mr. Nath. Okay. Now no attacks, but I will block this time if given the option. We're gonna have to take 5 from this Love Struck beast, but we're gonna be gaining life back with Omnath. Wow. I'm wondering why this would be a bad block. What am I getting wrecked by? To put 2 counters on thing? Wouldn't they already fight Omnath and attack? Alright. I'll fall for the bait. Wow. Leave Omnath alone. Leave Omnath alone. Okay. That attack seemed real bad. Oh, baby. Let's go. So I can just go land, casket something, hold up, neutralize. Or I can go Cobra, land. Nope, that's not as good. Yeah, I think that's the play. Neutralize is not very good, and if there's nothing of note to counter, yeah, if I hit Yorvo here, this is... Lovestruck Beast isn't attacking, I just counter the 1/1. Hell yeah. Hell yeah! Say go. Yeah, that wasn't a good attack last turn. I figured there had to have been a trick. There just wasn't. Easiest neutralize of my life. That's 2 spells. Lovestruck Beast can attack now. Dang it. Okay, alright. I see you. Okay. Oh, game's over. Alert the authorities. We drew Fabled Passage. Round your bases. It's over. Oh, that was not nice. Okay. We're gonna make a giant shark. Ooh, maybe we can Yorion as well? What's better? Let's see how big we can make this shark first. Okay, blue. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 8/8 shark. Or just barely enough to cast Yorion. Yeah, whatever. It's pretty tough to beat an 8/8 shark here. Alright. Not bad. They just get a free block there, so no attacks. That was pretty mean. And they wasted a Stonecoil Serpent as a 1/1 now just to attack that one turn. That was also kind of mean.
I like to think big.
Well... Tramples? Yeah, I'll block. 1, 2, 3. So now I think it's a good Yorion turn. We have exactly enough to Yorion. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Get to draw some cards, gain some life. Omnath, this. Garrick is annoying. Do I want to attack? Kind of. I'm pretty chill with them trading with either one of those, so. Both those creatures are technically better right now. Sure. Alright, you always draw with Omnath first, because it's just a one-time draw thing, and now you get to manipulate. Holy cow! That's good. Both of those are insane. Yeah, we're gonna get them both, so alright. Gasoline. Yeah, our cards against aggro, just all of them are so good. They're all so good. So this, I cannot block this, so that is brutal.
Buckle under our might.
But luckily, I'll be gaining that 4 life right back with Omnath. Okay, looks like they might have, yeah, Primal Might. That's big game. Okay. It's a little scary now. Do I just have to ECD this Garrick? Probably. So without Omnath and without Cobra in play, we don't generate a ton of extra mana. Could just gain 6 with Uro though as well and attack this down twice. That's probably better. Yeah, we can't do this. Yeah, I think this is the only play. Okay. And now that I actually look at it, we don't have double white. So I kind of just want to play this. Nah, because I do need the green for Uro, actually. Now I'm going to leave this back, just in case of Questing Beast. Big brain stuff. Big brain stuff here. Happily block. It's been a good game. I mean, they've been fighting for how big of haymakers we've been throwing down. We're still looking good, but... Alright. This, and then bring it back. That's pretty good. Well, I could just enter it untapped, take 3, and then gain 3 with Charming Prince. Guess it's the same thing, right? Except I get a blocker. Yep. Pay 3 life. Gain 3 life. Your go. Okay. Oopsies. Shouldn't attack there. How about Mr. Nath? Okay. Oh, yeah. Omnath against this mono green deck. Omnath wins. All right, we got some Shatters. We got some Apparitions. We got Omen. Yeah, I think that's all we want. Now, I don't like Neutralize, and that's really all the change we want to make. Looks great. Looks excellent. Our deck is very good against aggro. You saw me not be so excited to play against Sultai last round, and luckily we still got there. Excuse me on that. But the aggro matchups are excellent. Yorion just naturally, whenever you get value out blinking something, ECDs are great. Omnath is insane. Uro's good. You know, I mean, just all our cards line up very well. But that doesn't mean, you know, you can't lose. Especially Gruul Adventures. I think that one is still pretty scary. And I like our cards there too, you know? So that's a tricky one. I'm going to keep. We'll see what we draw, because we're probably going to have to Evolving Wilds right away for non-white. It's probably going to have to be for blue. Our mana base, this hand is slightly awkward. Okay, now all our problems are over. Okay, so green, white, red, white. So green, white, red, blue. We just have to play this for blue right away to guarantee everything. Except Shatter, but that's okay. The old ooze, eh? All right, blue. White, Charming Prince, and I think we'll scry. I don't think I want either. I just want lands. So nice scry there. Because just Uro next turn playing a land. Now we have 3 draws at hitting a land so that Omnath will gain 4. Which is nice. Alright, perfect. Already did it. Alright, green. I mean, we're letting him eat this with Scavenging Ooze, but I think it's completely fine. Because now we can also Shatter. That's going to be another option. Uro is not our best card. It's good, but... Okay. Nom 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 nom. Yeah, I can see a world where we just chump block, shatter, and then start doing our things. That seems completely reasonable. Okay. Well, I think we'll have to drop kick that. So we're gonna take it. Oh my god. Well, Fabled Passage with Omnath. Round your bases, the game's over again. Suppose I want another white source. Gotta discard the Shatter, unfortunately. Finish it off. And oops, we're at 20. Your go.
I'll hunt elsewhere.
God. Fabled Passage and Omnath, they're disgusting together. Okay. Okay. Not a big deal. Alright. So, a couple of glass caskets, maybe. These are 4-drops, so I cannot do much about them. That is a scary one, actually. Just because they draw cards.
Enlightenment begins within.
They're gonna get their plant or whatever here. Yep. Yeah, that Shatter would be insane right now. Alright. So we're gonna gain 4. So I can play the other glass casket if I want to take care of this, but that doesn't seem important. And Yorion getting the loop going here is going to be good, but they're going to draw quite a few cards. Well, here's the thing. I can glass casket it now. Yeah, and then Yorion blink it later. Okay, I like that. Okay, these are going to be good, though. I'm going to take it. Draw your cards. Pays a man his monies. Okay. Okay, 3, 4, 5. So we're a little bit away. So we're going to draw first, but we need to hit something here if we want to kill one of these. No.
Consider the future.
It's unfortunate.
Then strike.
Alright. We'll attack. Definitely, yeah, maybe I'll block with Yorion.
Mind, body, and soul must be trained in harmony.
Yeah, maybe we're still not gonna block. Just not interact because what we're doing is more powerful. I think I like that. Alright, no blocks. Evolving Wilds, you know, can combo for the mana here. Uh-oh, do they have a removal spell? It's not what we wanted. Maybe we played this game poorly. Yikes. Okay, we'll exile those two. We're gonna kill it anyways, so we don't care if it grows like that. Alright. Draw.
Let thoughts flow like river rapids.
Alright, we're gonna kill one of these. Now I think we can cycle first to see what we get. Now I guess we just go Cobra, land, cycle. I guess we can once again just cycle first. Maybe we get... we couldn't really get a 1-drop, so... Alright, we'll play this. If we play this, we get 2, 3. Yeah, that's kind of the same. Do we need a green mana still? If we get our last Uro. Definitely don't want more white in this scenario, so we're gonna go like this. Yikes. Alright, we're gonna attack because Yorion is gonna be blinked out. So let's bring some stuff back. Let's get Yorvo out of here. Exile Yorion. I think I'll protect... That's starting to maybe slip away a little bit. We just flooded. We just flooded pretty badly. Maybe we just should have been blocking these aggressively. That was the line where we could have done something different. No, I for sure just want to eat this. Now the question is a card worth this? And right now, Charming Prince isn't great anymore. Yorion is not doing much. I think Narset just drawing a card is better. And then we'll just block with Yorion here. It's only a card, though, and we're trading a card for a prince. Yeah, I don't think it's worth it. Goodbye, Narset.
I need some time alone.
At least Yorion can attack that down. And I kind of want to now flicker one of these in so I can start eating tokens. Let them have a scavenging ooze. I think that's good. Jesus. Just anything.
I'm upset.
Okay. Casket this. Exile this. God, I wish we had a shark or something. Yep. Or like an omen in this equation at any point, just to start redrawing cards, but yeah, just drew horrible. I'll eat my free token. All these advisories have been unbelievably good. Does not help with us flooding this bad, but yeah, still a problem. Okay. Can't attack with it unless they find another 1/1. Okay. Alright, we know the drill. Alright, just anything this time. Something I can cast. Something that will affect the battlefield. Okay. Redraw. Guess it's the best land. Okay. It's actually not terrible. Let's get in there. Now the loops get a little bit more complicated. Okay, so I want this stuff to come back first. Right? Yeah. Okay. Hit this. How about Scry? Good scry, I guess. Now, would I block it this time? I don't think so. I would block this, though. Would I want to block that at all? So what if they play a 1/1? I take 5, 6, 7. I think that's okay. Alright. Let's keep the loop going. Keep their card drawing going. So I think I need to scry as well as keep the loop going here. Just try to find anything. Giant shark would be sweet. Okay. They keep giving me these free creatures and I love it. Okay, dang it. They heard me. How about an Uro? I would take an Uro. We got enough green? Wow, we don't. We only have 2 green? Yikes. I should have probably planned better for that. Are they finally killing Yorion? The buck is over? It's been a good game. For how little we've drawn, it's still been a battle. Dang it. Alright, now we just want to scry to find a shatter, I think. I think we already used one. Yep. We only have one left. I don't think these pay to just, like, gain life. I think we have to start with scrying. Scry 2. Scry 2, gain 3. I'll take it. Now we're gonna do some blocking. I'm gonna probably just double block this. So it can be a 9/9 shark going in front of this Lovestruck beast. Okay. Yorvo. Not that big of a deal, actually. Our shark's just gonna be bigger. Seven, 8, 9, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I kind of want to go like this and like this. Maybe I also have to go like this then. Or I double block this and stop the card draw once and for all. I think this is better. I don't want to take 5 and go to 3, I don't think. So yeah, let's try this. God, these advisories have just been so good. Four land on the bottom as well. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Wow. I only have 11 lands left in my 50 card deck. Oh. 10. I think I want to scry first. I just need to hit something, so. Cobra ain't it. Not terrible. That's actually pretty good. This doesn't have trample, right? No? Okay. Yorgo. Yeah, that's pretty good. Then we get to scry as well, so we'll take an omen. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this can get to an 8/8. That's convenient. Go like that. Go like this. Go like this. And stop the card draw. Or we could double block this, take 4. Just finally lose it. It's a tough game. This allows me to have another chump blocker for Yorvo next turn. Alright, let's try this. Cleaning out our graveyard, taking away Uro as an out. That makes sense. It's an absolute battle. Wow. Come on. Don't do it to me. Okay. Okay. We're alive. Alright, so if I just ECD that, attack for 9, try to chump block 9, 18. ECD this. Then if they have like questing beast, I'm dead. I think I just have to play this and just say go, but oh god, okay. So what if they pump that? I block 4. No, that's 5. I'm just lethal if I just literally cannot attack or I'm dead on board. So let's not do that. Gotta hit their 10-10. Alright. Sadly, we will not have. Hey, they left us an R set. That was nice of them. Alright. Sad panda. We're done with that. That card was phenomenal against us. Maybe they're out of gas? This will be insane if we win this game, that's for sure. How about Amara's Call? I'll take that. Another Shark. Omnath. Omen of the Sea. Oh my god. Yeah, that was a great game. That was a great game. We can't fault him for that. That was just a good game. Alright, I don't think I want any changes. Sharks, you know, would have been a good top deck there, but they're not insane or anything. God, we had so many of these too. We had so many good draws. Alright, we wanted a third game anyways, right? Right, Droppin Baums fans. So, alright. Game 3, we're on the play now. A lot better for us. But holy crap, did that one slip away. We had that Yorion loop going for so long. Oh, that's just bad luck. That's just bad luck. Oops. Unreal. Just unreal. Alright, we'll live. Unless, of course, we die in this game. Then we won't, but... Alright, let's do it. Okay. This is okay. Got some omens to start digging. Let's get this into play tapped. Aggro deck, don't want to be taking a ton if we don't have to. Glass Casket is pretty strong against him as well. Alright. Okay, not a big deal. We can always hit that later. Alright, say go. Let that thing build up and then casket it later. Not afraid of Shambler at all. Okay, I think we're going to try to ambush him with Omen of the Sun. Now we're setting up a good Yorion turn, and that's the one thing we were missing before. Ooh. And a red land? I guess I want green land too, but... kind of want both of these. Okay. You got it. It's been a great match. Great match. Do we want to take down the Shambler? No, we have the chance. Or just block here. Yeah, let's take the Shambler down. It's a little bit better, of course. Okay. There's Snorian. So let's get the loop online. Oh, here we go. Here we go. So let's start with this. Scry. We want to just set up a land. Not a land, but Omen's pretty good. Don't want Yorion. Just another Omen. That's hard to argue. I mean, I think Yorion play is just so much better that we don't need it. That a land is just so much more worth it. Now we're going to get this glass casket on the 1/1. Empty caskets, when you blink them with Yorion, is chef's keys. Yeah, this would be insane. This combo is busted here. Refueling a casket by killing something, gaining 2, putting 2 tokens into play, and Omen of the Sun every turn. That one they won't be able to come back from. The other one, we were only doing one small thing. All right, come on. Why? Ugh. Well, I think we just cycle here. Try to hit the land drop, because we hit a Triome or something. Hey, we'll take it. All right, now we got Yorion for sure next turn. So we'll block with this shark. And even if they kill the prince, we got the other one, so not a big deal. We had to have been playing like we were setting up a Yorion, so them like killing Charming Prince, I wouldn't be too surprised, but nope. Okay, we'll take this. We just get to eat this nice little creature here. Kill that. And now they're dead. Let it begin. What do we want to casket here? Just Love Struck? Seems better. Exile Snorian. Yep. Yes! That's what we're supposed to be doing to aggro. And how do you expect to beat that as a mono green deck? You don't. Stay tuned for round number 3 and we'll try to get the clean sweep here on Droppin Bombs. See you there. Alright, and welcome to round number 3 here with 4-color Yorion. On the play again, so we are just hashtag blessed here. Yeah. I'm gonna keep it, but yeah, this can, if we don't get a land soon, this could go really badly for us. I'm gonna get a plains for Glass Casket in case they are an aggro deck, and then if we get basically any land that isn't a forest or a plains, you get to cast Narset or Omnath. So I think this is a calculated risk and a very close keep, but it does have a fail rate, so we might see that. Okay. Let's get a plains. Here we go. that big of a deal. Come on. Not the worst. Not the worst. No. So we do got to hit again. We do have to hit again to be able to cast anything. So we got to... Now I feel like we do got to get a little lucky, but we got to scry something to the bottom. Confounding Conundrum, I'm not even... This card doesn't even, like, go on my radar. It's so bad that it just doesn't do what you think it should do. Like, even if I get Fabled Passage here, think about this. If I get Fabled Passage, I'm going to play it. Play Omnath. I'm still going to sack it, because I get 4 mana. I'm going to play Narset, and oops, I'm going to return a Forest to my hand? Darn it. I guess I'm going to lose that. I mean, no, it does nothing here. And that's the scenario where it would do the most, so... Not impressed. And an Esper control deck? Oh, God. Alright, now we need to top deck one of our red pathways. Red pathway, red pathway, red pathway, red pathway. I have a lot of them. I think I have like 8 of them. Not the worst. Hopefully set it up for next turn. Scry 2. Yikes. Well, at least we got to put those on the bottom, but... Yeah, maybe this is a bit of a loose one. On the draw, that's like a snap keep in my opinion, but on the play, maybe we should have mulled, but... Obviously, it looks more obvious, obviously. I guess I should use a different word. It looks a lot worse when you miss, but you look like a genius when you hit. Yeah, kill the Prince. We don't care about that. Okay. They like a Doom Foretold deck, maybe? Esper Doom? Esper Dance of the Mans? That's probably it. Maybe they're missing a land too? Pathway, 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 pathway. Yeah, kill it. We don't care. Pathway. Now try them, I'll be fine with. Okay, that'll do. Alright, well, this is probably too late because we are gonna be behind. But at least we can, from here on out, we can cast good spells every single turn. But a mountain, just if that was in the other order, we drew mountain into neutralize. That would have been it, but that's okay. Yep. Gotta be a Doom Foretold style deck. Okay, I mean, we're gonna get to just resolve an Omnath. It's one of, if not the most powerful card in Standard. Yep. Mr. Nath. Dang it, we're gonna have to return a land! Oh no! Conundrum me. Okay, so let's go with blue. Let's return the plains. So we could just Yorion here. Yorion, Blink, or Narset. I guess Yorion's better, just get a clock. Still draws a card. Now we're doing stuff. Our draw may have been really bad early, but we have made it to the late game. Okay, what do you got? What do you got? What do you got? They've been just spinning their wheels as well, though. Maybe missing land drops as well. I anticipate their hand is pretty stocked, but our hand's good. Our hand's really good. Yeah, if they're just 1-for-1 removaling here, I got bad news for them. That ain't gonna work. This deck goes way over the top of 1-for-1 removal. Even like Shatter, we don't care. We draw another card, play another Omnath. Not, we play a Narset. If they play something big, we ECD. We just got a good play no matter what they do. Diversified threats there, so that's awesome. They picked the wrong one. We have another Omnath. Sweet. Beatdowns. Omnath. Counterspell would be lame here, though. Well, we can play Narset. I don't see why not. Almost want to put a glass casket onto the battlefield. Just in case if they, like, Doom foretold us. That's gotta be what they're playing, right? And regardless, I don't think it'll have targets. So we're gonna do it, and then we can still just blink stuff later, so, yeah. Alright. Only 4 cards left. Our hand is now bad, though. We've been drawing some lands, but Narset gets to draw some cards. Alright. We can easily do that. Omnath or Narset. I hope they take Omnath. I'd rather have the Narset. Omnath, yeah. They've picked wrong a few times. No, yay! Whoa, we did it. Dang, we're next leveling today. That was sick. Okay, so now, oh my god, it's gonna be good. Okay, so draw.
Consider the future.
Discard this. Deal this. Get a 4/4. City. Get rid of Doom Foretold. Attack. We got the Charming Prince in graveyard. I mean, our hand is unplayable, but fair enough. Getting rid of the illusion makes sense. That doesn't make as much sense. Just get rid of a land. 8. So they're gonna be under an ECD tax, so they're not gonna be able to cast anything. Except Mystical Dispute, I guess, but I'm gonna draw a card, just in case they go to kill it. That was awesome. Discard nothing. Go like this. Bang. Bang. Yeah, this I mean, the conundrum was slightly annoying, but, you know, that's not... slightly annoying doesn't win championships. Unless you're talking about Patriots fans. They're slightly annoying, and they win championships. I'll be ready to receive your angry Patriot comments below. Just kidding, of course. Okay, that's not good for them. This better be a good card. Maybe do I have too many land in this deck? Maybe not. I mean, I did, you know, I did keep a 2-lander and then brick a few times, but it's probably about right. I think there's 40 lands, if you count the double face cards, so impressive. Dance of the Mayans. Okay. Oh, they didn't get Charming Prince? How silly. That's the only thing I can bring back. Oops. Alright, Dance of the Mans. I guess we're gonna want this. Sharks. This hits all their enchantments, which is kind of sweet. I think Glass Casket's unplayable, but this card is actually decent. ECDs are great. Planeswalkers are great. Brazen Borrower seems okay. Omen. Omen's okay. Omen of the Sun, I'm thinking. I think I'd rather have negates in here. So like Omen of the Sun, Sharks, those seem like the things that could go. This kind of makes sense. I'm on board. A lot of counter spells. We just turned into a control deck as well. It's kind of like this is why I like this deck. You know, the other Omnath Genesis Ultimatum decks that are going way over the top, they're mainly sorcery speed decks. They bring in some disputes, as will this deck. But this is kind of the same. They're just playing sorcery speed haymakers, essentially. You know, I mean, they're not as haymakery because they're just like Doom Foretold and stuff. But, you know, they're still tapping out. And then you get to negate them. You get to dispute them. You get to neutralize them. And just go from there. Looks good. Looks good. Lands, check. Spells, check. Yorion, check. Key. All right, Temple. God, I love this deck. It's so fun. Huh. I'm gonna bottom this one. Barely. That's a close one. Just if we had another untapped blue land where I could go turn 3, untap blue land and counter, I think I would be in, but I'm in the market of something more powerful like Omnath or something. Conundrum. Alright. Say go, have the option to Omen or Dispute. And then we can Skyclave next turn if we really wanted to. Get out this Conundrum. Something like that. Just don't think I care. Like, we'll just play one land at a time. I think I'd rather Omen. There's Omnath. Mr. Nath. Okay, so next turn we're probably just going to have a boring turn and play a Triome. Blue, white, green. Yes, we have to play the Triome here for red. Might not even Omnath next turn, probably the turn after. It seems like next turn would be a good Skyclave Apparition plus Hold Up Dispute turn. Yeah, that seems good to me. Skyclave. This card's going to be pretty good in this matchup, I imagine. Do I dispute this? I don't think so. So I can't actually Omnath next turn plus Dispute. I'm gonna have to get a Temple in play. Okay. Looks like we'll be ECDing anyways. ECD. Oh god. Oh, that's bad. Well, maybe we chuck this game away. Nope. God, how do we beat Dream Troll? I don't think we can. I guess these angels just block it. Yeah, I guess we technically have an answer in hand, so that's not the worst. Taking a hit, though. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll have to use the Evolving Wilds. The power of the Evolving Wilds. Yeah, and then we can definitely fight over this card, that's for sure. Some plus one counter. Get rid of one of these conundrums. Alright. And I'm gonna return the Triome, because why not? So we'll go get a mountain. So white. So we'll actually return a land that helps us out a little bit. 5, 6, 7 with 2 counter spells. Miria's Call. Sure. Old Dreamy T got us by surprise. Whoops, Dream Trawler. We're doing all right. But yeah, even Confounding Conundrum, I think, just helped us here. And that's how I've found that that card does. Like, it's helped my opponents when I've had it, and it's helped me plenty of times. I've picked up Amiria's Call, you know? And, yeah, it's just not... It doesn't do what I think people think it does, essentially. Okay. Here we go. Sack that Omen. Be desperate. Nice. All right. Found something I liked. So I'm just afraid of the 1 black removal spell here. That's probably the worst for me. Because it's like something I have to counter, but I'm not going to be able to really defend it. Okay. Double block Dreamy T. Nice. Hopefully their plan was just to play another one. Wow. Okay, well, I'll cycle. Is this a shark, maybe? Shark is the only thing I'm afraid of, but I'm not going to play scared around it. I think that's a winning or a losing proposition. And we haven't seen any yet. And sharks don't make a ton of sense in this. What? Okay. Alright. We're gonna say go, get our Snorian. Shark sucked there. I think we'll cycle this neutralize. Omnath did its damage. I'm content with it dying there. God, another shark. 5/5 this time. Dang it. Arrow. Need some blue mana. Well, I don't think I can attack. It's too risky if they have a shark, and it seems like they do. Yeah, sharks are just a problem. That's probably the worst card for this version of the deck. It's just really hard to deal with. Sharks and dream trawlers, eh? Game isn't looking great. At least we can bring back Uro next turn.
I wonder if you're brave enough to overcome your fears.
Smart play. Let's get rid of this.
Fade into the shadow.
I'm probably gonna have to just chump attack here to Ashiok. Guess they only get a 2/2 back. It's not the biggest deal, but yikes. Okay. Where's our Brazen Bar that I didn't side in? Alright, Uro, take us home. Guess I can go Uro plus Yorion. Yes, Dispute isn't doing much. I'm gonna blink out this. You get a 2/2. I'm gonna play this land so I can pick up a Triumph. Thank you, Conundrum. Now we'll exile it. And so go. Still looking quite far behind, but that was a decent turn.
All your fears are given form.
Just hope they don't have another shark. That's 2 of them already. Good thing we're at 33, so it's not like we have to like be concerned about our life total and just all of a sudden a shark is gonna take over or be able to like 3-hit us or something. Like it's gonna be a while till they can kill us, so we just get to keep doing our thing. Maybe get oh shoot. Oh god. Oh, never mind. Never mind, we're dead. We're dead on the spot. 2 shark typhoons. Wow. It's unbelievable. Well, I can kill this at least. Let's get that out of there. Maybe we can top deck like an ECD or something. Start picking away at these. Okay. Can't quite bring it back right now, which is unfortunate. Okay. Mill 2. Oh yeah, Exiles. I was like, oh, that'd be really good if it actually milled. Green, red, blue, white, sure. Oh wait, I could have brought it back. Dang it! Yikes. Alright. A little bit of a misstep there on my part. Like we said, this is going to be a tough one. Can I at least attack Ashiok with Yorion here without flyers? But we got 2 shark typhoons here. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we're dead. Yep. That's just too much to overcome. Okay, game 3. Game 3. Do I want my own sharks now? I mean, that is the recipe I've been following to beat other shark typhoons, is to just become a shark typhoon deck. So let's take out Narset. Let's take out a neutralize and bring in 3 sharks. Let's take out one of those. Let's bring in a 4 shark. Let's even take out one more and bring in Brazy Bee here. That Brazen Bar could be excellent, and I might want more of that card if a lot more sharks start popping up. And I mean, it makes sense. Shark Typhoon is not a very popular card right when a set comes out because everyone's trying busted things, but then everybody dials back and plays more interaction, and then a card that really is nice with interaction is Shark Typhoon, because when you don't interact, you get to make a giant shark, and that's just super powerful. So, all right, game 3. This is for the 3-0. I want it. This deck's pretty cool, but I would like to take them down. Let's get a Cobra draw. Cobra's not that great against them because they have that Fatal Push-like card. I forget what it's called. Something Thirst. All right. Play first. Final game. All right, all right. We can keep this. Nothing insane or anything, but fine. No green of note. I'm gonna play the Triumph. I'm gonna draw another card and get an idea of what I'd like to scry to the top, because I really don't know what I would want to keep on top or bottom yet. Alright, we gotta be wary of Dream Trawler this time. That got us off surprise and it let them do some nice things. Okay, I think I would like to scry 2 here. Not bad cards. I don't really need the land, though, because this is the green mana I need. It's just, do I want negate? I guess I do. Now we'll just go draw go a little bit. And the 2-2 beats begin. No thank you, Bird Serpent. Not yet. I think I should be fine with it and try to Skyclave Apparition it. Top. If I Apparition it, though, and they just Doom Foretold me, it's not great. Yeah, I don't think I want to jump the gun on that quite yet. We'll think about doing that next turn. Don't want another land, and we'll say go. Yeah, and they can just sacrifice it. Looks like they're considering doing that anyways. Wow. They just that low of land? That doesn't make too much sense to me. Oh, they're finding what they need. Mara's Call. Don't think I'm in the market for that. But I could be in the market to put Yorion in my hand. Kind of like that. Start with an attack. Then I only have one counter spell available, but I'm not too afraid of something at 5 mana quite yet. Alright, we got a Yorion. Play some spells. I don't think I'm supposed to fight over that. There's Mr. Nath. We'll say go. Now we could play Amara's The Land on the other side, white, green, blue, red, and have 2 blue open. Yeah, so then we could have negate plus dispute open. I think that's what we're going to do next turn. We don't care about the life gain against them, really. Yeah, I think it's time. Okay. Omnath. Well, I really don't want to get Dream Trawlered again, but I know Negate's more valuable. I think I'm still going to negate this. Dream Trawler is just the scary one for me. We're probably going to have to use both, though, realistically. Yeah. There's the fight. We won it, but now they get their turn. I'm afraid of Dream Trawler. Doom Patrol is not so bad because we have ECD, but big turn here. Big turn. Not bad. Could be worse. We get our ECD. Your go. Now we got Negate back up. Still afraid of Dream Trawler. Even more afraid this turn. No! Shoot. Dang it. Yeah, Dream Trawler is probably going to take over here. Can make them discard one of their cards. Then we don't get Omnath back next turn. I don't even think it's worth it. God, that sucks. Oh, if they went to counter that, that's what we needed. Okay. Here comes Dreamy T. So if we can get like Charming Prince, that would be nice. We kind of need it like next turn to just start the loop. And just every turn they have to discard. I mean, they can still just fight through that, but... yeah, Dream Trawler. That's a rough one. It cantrips. Yeah, I don't think that's a big deal. That I don't want to happen because we need our Omnath. Now we need a good draw. What does that do? It's an interesting one. Ooh. I mean, I can try to just block it. Alright, we got a plan. Yeah, blocking it's the only real choice because I can't bounce it, right? So I could bounce ECD and then ECD it. That's not great. They just discard another card. Or I just play it, hope I can block, get rid of it that way. Yeah, that's what we have to do. Get rid of that. Oh yeah, you can't bounce your ECD anyways. What am I thinking? Alright, oops. This sucks. Guess we have sharks too to block this. Brazen Bar. And they can't actually kill both, which is kind of sweet. Come on, let it happen. Die, Dream Trawler, die! Yes! Okay, we have a chance now. Well, okay, we'll wait till the end of this turn. This could be like a dance of the manse. 1, 2... That's only 2 things. Another Dream Trawler is still probably the worst. And we got Mr. Nath here, Mr. Nasty. Okay. Alright, we'll see which one we get to bring back now. Okay. I mean, yeah, that's good. Guess we just bring back Yorion, but Yorion's not that good either. Yeah, that's brutal. Okay, cycle. And we're probably dead. Dang it. Yep. Alright, I think our best draw is just Omen of the Sea into Omen of the Sea into Yorion. That's it. ECD wasn't bad. ECD. If we don't play it now, they just exile it with Chapter 2 of their saga. Our opponent's clock is actually running low now. They don't have a ton of time. We don't have a ton of life, though. So a big shark can catch us off guard pretty quickly here, so I still don't feel good about this, of course. Alright, here we go. Keep it in the hand in case we draw Omnath. Then we just get to gain 4 life. Now they know the jig is up. been a good match. But we are probably going to lose it. That doesn't help us. Can I beat a shark anyways? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No. If they have Shark Typhoon, we're dead. There we go. Alrighty then. That was a sick match. That really was a sick match, but yeah, we got beat. Pretty random deck, but hey, they played great. They played great. We didn't get our 3-0. I'll cry myself to sleep with my collection of Yorions that I keep in the other room. So, alright, don't go anywhere. We'll have the deck tap coming up for you real soon. Alright, welcome to the deck tech here with 4-color Yorion, a brew that I've been cooking up here for the last week. Had a blast making it. I've made a lot of changes since the early iterations of it, and I'm going to walk you through it. So 2-1, not bad. Lost to that Esper Dance deck there at the end. They have a lot of good value. Their sharks are really good. Shark Typhoon is a card that's been a problem for me. I need to figure out a good way to deal with it. So if you got any ideas, slap them in. I know we can just play more Brazen Bars and that's okay. It's not insane or anything, but I mean, still just a good thing. But all right, so we're going to walk you through the deck here. First, we're going to start Charming Prince, Yorion, Sky Nomad. This is the combo. Assembling either one in play and then playing the other one. You get the loop forever. You know, it's over the course of each end step. But if you bring along Omen of the Sea, Omen of the Sun, Omnath, Elspeth Conquers Death, Narset of the Ancient Ways, you're accruing a large amount of value over time, and then eventually you overwhelm your opponent with just pure card advantage. So that's what you're trying to do with the deck. We have 4 Glass Casket. I think it's the best removal spell. There's still a lot of Lotus Cobras. They've been getting a little worse for me, so I'm considering cutting one, putting it in the sideboard, but that's the minor change I would make. 4 Cobra, we are still a ramp deck. We have Fabled Passages, we have Evolving Wilds, and we have Omnath. So together, that is our ramp package, but we're not really the traditional style of ramp. Then we got 4 Omen of the Sea, best card to play with Yorion. If you play Yorion as a companion, play 4 Omen of the Sea, no matter what. Easy. Omen of the Sun is a card I haven't had a ton of in the main just because they aren't great against other Omnath decks. They're insanely good against Gruul, Mono Green, Mono Red, all that stuff, so I think it's worth it. Then we got 2 Uros. Gasps. I know. 2 of one of the most powerful mythics ever printed. But that's just because the nature of Yorion decks, you're playing to the battlefield. You're not really getting a ton of cards in your graveyard. So the amount of times when I had 4, I started with 4 like every sane human being. But then the amount of times I was only escaping it one time, and I don't think that's right. Sultai decks and stuff, you escape probably an average of 3 times a game, and that's why that's just a great Uro deck. But it's not the best Uro deck here, but still good enough to have for a late game answer. Skyclave Apparition is a card I've been messing around with. It's pretty good with Yorion blinking. You get to like take a Lotus Cobra, give them a 2/2, blink it, take an Omnath, hope it doesn't die because then they get a 4/4. But you kind of just get to keep taking permanents that matter. And like other effects like this in the past, they don't get that card back. They just get the illusion token. For Neutralize, I wanted to have some counter magic for when I was doing these Yorion loops. I wanted to be able to deny them of what they're doing as well as continue to do my stuff. And my stuff is free because the Yorion loop, once you have it going, never stops until they deal with it. I want Neutralize to stop them from dealing with it. For Omnath, LOL, play 4. That card is absolutely messed up. Absolutely messed up. It's unbelievable. It's degenerate, it's disgusting, it's powerful, it's pretty artwork. It does it all. Omnath is insane. I've been loving this card. It's the best card in Standard. Yeah, I said it. I'm looking at you, Uro. I'm looking at you. You're covering up the best card in Standard right now, Uro. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Yep. Make room for Omnath. It's going to be a long couple years here with Omnath in Standard because that card is so good. Then we got 2 Narset of the Ancient Ways. They've been okay. I mean, it makes sense why we don't have 4 of them. Just because they haven't been insane or anything. They've just been okay. Drop kicking a few things. The -2 ability has been very strong. For ECD, this card's been unbelievable. ECDI, I figured in a new standard format was going to be very, very good. Now, one exception, these Sultai decks that have been sharking people lately, that's where they're not great. But that's where my glass caskets aren't good. That's where my omens aren't good. That's where my Narsets aren't good. That's why that's a bad matchup. That's my worst matchup. We beat it round one pretty convincingly. So, you know, maybe it's not so bad, but 2 Yorions, we're playing a total of 3. I consider the 4th, but we're not that dedicated of a Yorion deck like, let's say, the black-white Doom Foretold list was from back in the past, but still good. Then we got 2 Shark Typhoons, just a good card. And then 3 Amiria's Calls. We have a lot of white converted mana cost anyway, so you want to be playing a lot of planes, but then also, 4/4 Angels. That card is really good. That's been awesome. And then as far as the lands, nothing's too crazy except when we get down to these bottom 4. For Fabled Passage, the best thing to do with Omnath. That's why we have 2 extra Evolving Wilds, just because it's Fabled Passage 5 and 6. And we see it plenty of times where it gives you 4 mana. And then 2 Zagoth Triumphs. We don't have black, but I wanted another green-blue land. But now that we've switched to a lot more white, I think maybe we can change this to something else. But yeah, mana base I've been liking so far, but I could definitely see it being different. I'll be the first to admit mana bases are not necessarily my specialty. I leave that to Brad. Let's look at the sideboard here above me. We got 3 Negates, 4 Mystical Disputes, 2 Shark Typhoons. These are the cards you bring, and Brazen Bar. These are the cards you bring in against these control decks, these Shark Sultai control decks, mirrors that are trying to like do ultimatum stuff. That's your anti-control package. Skyclave Apparition, Omen of the Sun, and Shatter of the Sky, your anti-aggro package. Pretty basic sideboarding right there. You know, week 1, I don't know exactly what to base my deck around, but this template of just aggro control kind of cards has been working out. So, all right, everyone, that's going to do it for this week's Droppin Bomb. I will be back later this week on Wednesday for an additional Dropping Bombs this hit. Yeah, that's right. 2 bombs in 1 week where we're going to be playing a nice aggro deck that has been doing quite well. So stay tuned for that for more Dropping Bombs action this week. Bye-bye.